Good morning and welcome back to the Tiny Vlogs. I know it's been a while. We're rusty at vlogging here, but today you're gonna spend the day with me. We have a lot of things planned. We're gonna have a busy morning. We're experimenting in the kitchen. I've been spending a lot of time in the kitchen. Yesterday, all day, I was in the kitchen. I just bought a new toy, so I was prepping for my little station. And I want to make cream horns. Those are my favorite pastries. But first we're gonna go get breakfast, our usual weekly bagels, and tame this hair. Gotta comb this hair. That's the way I like it, so crispy.
¿Estos? ¿Estos?
Yeah, mine. Even though I forgot to say to toast it. Now, and we're gonna be working on our cream horns. I have my whole setup right here. I have my rolling pin, my dough mat with some flour, and then these are cannoli molds, but I'm gonna use them for my cream horn. Traditionally, you use cone-shaped ones, but these will work just fine. And I have my egg wash mixture right here. We're gonna roll out the pastry dough. Alright, I got my strips, and this ruler worked out perfectly. This ruler worked out perfectly to measure out the strips I'm going to be using. I'm going to oil up the molds. That way they don't stick. Been wanting some of these for a while now, and I just had the time to prepare some of these. Alright, so we're going to roll this around. You have to overlap a little bit like this. Like, have you had a bacon wrapped hot dog? Oh, these are going to be small. You know what? Okay. Could have been longer, because these are going to be tiny. Okay. There's one. Stretch these out a little bit. Seal this. Okay, this one came out a little longer. Alright, let me introduce you to the newest member of the family. And that is this little beauty right here. Been using it for a week now, and we've been loving our coffees. My dad and I have been let down a lot of times to some of the local coffee shops we've gone to. Like, it's always missing a little bit more espresso, or it's too milky. But here we are trying to perfect it and make it just the way we like it. And we've been loving learning how to use this machine. Yesterday I did this whole setup. I got most of this stuff on Amazon. Because I could not find a stand, I went to all the home goods stores here, like TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Home Goods, and I could not find a stand that I liked. And then looking through pages and pages of Amazon, I found this one, which kind of matches the color scheme here. This one's a little bit more creamy colored, and this one is a salt. Sea salt, it's called. Color, it's white with chrome. I had to choose the white one. It looks so beautiful. But let me give you a little tour of this little coffee station I have going on here. So first, this says cafecito y pan dulce, some coffee and sweet bread. That is something we have to do every morning. I got this at TJ Maxx, I believe. Oh no, Home Goods. I got this one at Home Goods. It just gives it a nice little decorative touch here up here. And then this is where I have my coffee beans, my little jar here to keep them fresh. I always like to sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon on top of my coffees. And I have my homemade syrups. I made these last night. I made caramel, vanilla, and brown sugar. I got these really beautiful jars also on Amazon, along with these shot glasses for espresso. And then these are I've had for a while now, but they fit perfectly under the machine. So I've been loving my little coffee station and my machine. She's just so beautiful. And the reason I chose this specific model is because it's very beginner friendly. If I had never made an espresso in my life, I've drank many, but I've never made one. So this one assists you in making the espresso. I did watch a lot of YouTube videos and TikToks. I watched as many videos as I could to learn a little bit about this machine and learn a little bit of the people that already own it, to take in the tips they give. So that helped a lot as well. And I know what to look for. I knew how to calibrate it a little bit better by watching the videos, which I highly recommend when buying machines and stuff like that, and you know nothing about it, because you can read the manual, but the manual, I'm a visual learner, so I like to watch videos. So those videos helped me out a lot on how to handle this baby. See, it has a tamper, because you know when you do espressos you have to manually press down the coffee, but this does it for you. And then here it tells you if you need more or less in your dose. And then we usually use the 2-dose function. And it gives you hot water here, and this steams the milk. And here on the side you get those functions. And this is the bean hopper where we keep our beans. And it grinds them fresh every single time, and we love that. And what I've got going on today is I prepped this last night to make some horchata, because we would love horchata lattes. And I said I'm gonna make my own horchata so we can make our lattes. Last night I put a cup, how many? A cup and a half of rice with 4 cups of water, some cinnamon sticks, and to add a little bit of sweetness, 2 dates, because this recipe requires a lot of sugar, and I want to reduce my sugar intake as much as I can, because I do eat a lot of sweets, but in moderation. I love sweets, but I get over, how do you say it? In Spanish we say nos empalagamos muy rápido, like the sweetness gets to us really quick. We love it, but we have to have it in moderation. If not, it's like, oh, too much. I'm gonna blend this right now, and I have my, where'd it go? Guys, I'm not wearing my glasses. Oh, here it is. This is a nut milk bag, which is a fine mesh strainer, so we can get all those bits out of our water. So what we're gonna do is bust out the blender. We're gonna blend it up. Has anybody ever made horchata? This is like, I think this is my first time making this. So there we go. A little bit more of this. We want all the rice. Get. Good. Oh, this smells very cinnamony. Look, I'm milking a cow.
You're learning. What are you doing?
And look at him.
You're burning. This is something wrong. I call Anna punk.
Call Anna Pong right now.
You're burning.
No.
Se te cayó. Go on the floor. Oh, that quick.
Look at my beautiful cream corn.
That's a different model. I like that one. Let me check it out. The first, okay. The first cream horn my daughters make. It's beautiful design. It looks crispy, huh?
Yeah. Oh my god.
But what, I think it's on the roof on the low.
Wrap it.
On the wrap it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause that one looks good.
That one came out good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what. Maybe I think I stretched these
Too much, yeah.
Because I'm like, this one, I'm like, está muy chaparrito. So
Mm.
dije, lo va a hacer más largo. So I stretched the
Ah.
thing and I did. But
Y este es muy grande
too
también.
thin.
Yeah, this one is big. The cone, this is.
It has to be cone shaped.
Mm-hmm.
Because these are cannoli, for cannolis.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's good. Okay, hay que
Only
rellenar.
one good one.
Hay que rellenar. No, hay que comerse.
Guys, I never said I was a professional baker. As you can see, it's a lot of trial and error in as you can see, it's a lot of trial and error in the kitchen and in the baking process, in the cooking process. The first time ever doing something different, you might fail, or you know, there's that high percentage that you will fail the first time, but it's a learning process. Out of the 4, 1 came out really beautiful, but I learned what I did wrong. But now I'm making diamonds to see if they come out better.